appears that unless Ivan Toney is offside when that ball goes over the top, this is going to be a penalty.
I think that will be the case, in all honesty. It was a wonderful ball over the top from Riyad Mahrez, flipped over first time into the path of Ivan Toney. But I do think that Ivan Toney was initially offside.
Felix, and here's Brozovic in a rare wide area. Banez. First sighter from the Brazilian. So a corner for the Asian champions. Galeno. Win by Galeno, didn't really have a right to reach it. Tony turning it round the corner for Kessié. That's Al Amri on him again. And he didn't get the ball that time either. Abdullah Al Amri. It's a yellow card. Something that was deceived, and then Bento with the save from Demirel, because his header, I think, was creeping into the corner.
It's a well-worked free.
And it's come out to Galeno, who's bent it wide. He knew where he wanted to put it, everyone else knew where he wanted to put it, but couldn't quite make it happen.
And right there's the threat that Al Ahly carry. They sit defensively deep.
Over the head of Ronaldo, it's come through to Simakan. Has lashed at that.
Yeah, it was the
head as well, it seemed, because that was all very cool. Galeno asking too much of Kessié. Over the top towards Toney, who's
for the form team.
Who's keeping that pitch wide. There's cross still to play games. Brozovic with the Mane up ahead of him. It's gone to Ronaldo, who got his shot away quickly. He nearly deceived Edouard Mendy as well, who had to be on his toes.
There you go, there's the quality of the man. 20 minutes into the game and we've hardly mentioned him. But he gets an opportunity, it's a super first touch.
Back, goes past one, then looks to get away from Masrashi as well. He's overrun it. Brozovic. Sasawi, who is down and asking for some treatment. Trying to navigate his way past Ivan Toney. He's done that. And it's gone off Al Coman and Ronaldo and Brozovic awaiting in the middle. And Mendy with a plunge in the direction of the ball. And causing his team a problem perhaps, but Mahrez, who was looking to slip it through. Mane doing everything he can to disrupt from Kessié. He didn't mind it.
A slight discrepancy in size.
Mahrez with the corner.
Looking at the Golden Glove again this season.
Galeno, Bouchal now. Galeno thinks that Bouchal has used his hand there to stop the ball, so clearly he's going to immediately tell the referee to have a look at it. The referee is going to say, I will. Stops playing. Simakan. Isn't too much of Bouchal. Wants to step in, Galeno. Simakan with the head start on Kessié. He was one of those who went through 120 minutes from Kessié. Masrashi, Bento occupying that near post area. Drifting it over the top, Ronaldo taking it on. Mendy's come a long way, Ronaldo's still got a bit of work to do. He's lifted it in, looking for João Felix, away by Demirel. And then taken down by Atengana. Well, Mendy, for a moment, was in no man's land.
Yeah, he got that wrong. Edouard Mendy, unlike him.
Pro League goals, Cristiano Ronaldo. Al Nassr supporters very appreciative that Kessié, Banez all the way up there. To goal so far, Galeno. Kessié, who was shouting for a handball while also trying to get on the end of the ball. And at the end of it all, the decision is goal kick. We might not be done yet in terms.
They are maybe now checking the incident as the players were leaving the box. 2 incidents, I think the referee's indicating there. Both were checked. And
trying to get past Al Khaibari's got the corner for Al Akli. Brozovic showed too much of it. Here's Tony. It's not going to count whatever happens from here. The whistle has gone for the tackle by Al Jahani that the referee didn't like, and he's going to get a yellow card.
yeah, this is getting an opportunity for Al Nassr at home.
Into the middle it comes, and it's come for Mahrez! And Riyad Mahrez scores, but it won't count because the flag is going to Khaibari. Felix, too high for Mane. Mahrez, super ball. Ibanez on the end of it. Al Amri. Bouchal. Rashi underneath it.
Injury area, which is important.
Yeah, when I said Mendy's positioning was good, that was in no reflection of what had happened at Old Trafford all those years ago.
We've worked together a lot.
Ronaldo lingering. That's Ronaldo, that's Joao Felix, and that is the best chance of Al Nassr's night so far.
Big chance. And a player of his quality, you expect him to hit the target.
Explosive first moment of this game. Joao Felix, and it is not arriving here and now. At least it's Ronaldo. Mane. Mane pulled over by Mazraoui. Might be getting a yellow card himself here, the Al Akli man. Ronaldo was in there, and so was Simikan. And somehow, amongst that cluster of yellow, nobody got a decisive touch.
What a super ball. That is a quality delivery.
Or may well be enough tonight. In it comes towards Kessié, cleared by Simikan, and then Tony. Mazraoui again, Al Khaibari. Using his body well, and then Al Amri says, well, Pro League. Mane passed a couple, then tried to bash his way past Demirel. An hour. Joao Felix close to Mendy and not taking a chance. Hassan Gar and Tony on his own at the moment. Kessié is doing everything he can to get in there. Bouchal, he slipped. Felix, and the header finds the net. And who has found the net? Cristiano Ronaldo. That's the moment. And it might be a defining moment in Al Nassr's season. Ronaldo wears the crown, and Al Nassr getting ever closer to where they want to be.
He normally finds them, and he might just have found the biggest goal of his and Al Nassr's season. It's a super delivery, but once again he gets to the near post. He's the biggest, he's the tallest, the strongest. And there was only going to ever be one outcome. It's a brilliant header. It glances off the side of his head. The direction of it's perfect. And it's a massive goal in the context of the season and this match.
By Yaya. That's a hit by Coman. That is a hit by Kingsley Coman. And that'll do it for Al Nassr. Edging closer and closer to getting their hands on the title again.
Wow, what a strike from Coman. They do so well. Al Nassr, they keep the ball alive, and he finds himself in space. He's got no other options. He just puts his foot through the ball, and it's sheer power and pace that whizzes past Edouard Mendy.